Could you even imagine waking up one day and getting the worst news of your life? That your child has passed away. And imagine being judged off how you react to this tragic event based on the fact that you are a female, not a male. The theory I'm going to talk about is muted group theory. The article I'm going to discuss is Opening a Gap in Culture, Women's Use of the Compassionate Friends website. I'm going to talk about society's discomfort, communication within the group, and internet complication. To begin, let's jump to the topic of society's discomfort based on the muted group theory. It is important to speak on discomfort of society because it is one of the main reasons why muted group theory was created. A mother nurturing her child in major identity loss go hand in hand with society discomfort. A mother is looked at to be more responsible than a male when taking care of her child. The role of a mother dominates any other role in her life and dominates anything in her life. So that leads to major identity loss. When a mother loses their child, they lose literally a piece of themselves, that they will never be the same. And male may not be perceived to react in the same way as women because they express it differently, so it's automatically assumed that women are weaker. Another discomfort is pursuit of happiness amongst ourselves. Persuade emotion of another being, feeling not mutual, and it can lead to being awkward. The outcome may not be what is expected when comforting someone who lost a child. Ignoring someone is society discomfort because if emotion of someone who lost a child isn't in favor, becomes difficult and discomfort, and they don't like to show grief. So if someone who loses a child becomes uncomfortable with the way that you are reacting towards them, they could choose to stop showing their grief towards you. Based on society discomfort, it is easy to see why communication within the group is so important. Now we will discuss the main points of communication. Communicating within a group is important because it is based on empowerment of women. Support groups are extremely important when it comes to a situation like this because they can feel accepted, they can say whatever they want and not feel judged like they feel judged in the rest of society, like the last topic we talked about. And this topic within their group, they can just freely speak on how they feel, what they're doing when they're grieving, all of these things. And hearing other people's stories is a big part of it too, because it helps create openings to grieve. Helps women to solve their own problems. Individually and personally, they can solve their own problems, but also they can be united and together within their group while they do it. Technology also increases communication within the group. Having access to a computer allows one to speak freely without being face-to-face and them actually being able to see who you are. You can make up a name, you can do whatever you want to help you get through it, but you can do it as freely as you want. Reading other stories also helps to cope with their own devastations. Without a doubt, communication within a group is one of the most important things with coping, and it helps to increase the ability to cope with such a terrible matter. Lastly, internet complication plays a big role in muted group theory. Internet complication takes a place because of women's lack to express their emotion. Their emotion and their understandings. Based on Spender in 1995, women's online emails and other work were not taken as serious because they were being compared to men. Since men were valued higher and taken more seriously, their communication expression aren't valued higher and their males are taken more seriously when it comes to communicating expression, and they aren't as important as in the book Women Speak, based on lives of women. Most great speakers are men, giving them the upper hand in technology. Women choose to use technology in a different way than men do, which in society's eyes, and once again, women are being judged because of how their use of internet is different and technology is different than men. So once again, women are being judged off that fact. Men enjoy taking control on the internet. An example would be they pay finances, they get involved with expanded uses, and they use internet more vast ways and connect with the internet. Women use the internet to mostly blog and express worries. So different from men because they don't explore the internet in the same depth as men do. Clearly, it is obvious that the different uses of internet affect men and women differently. In conclusion, it is clear as to why a woman acts upon a certain emotion when there is a loss of a child. The Mutagroup theory is the base of this speech that I have given today, in which the article "Opening a Gap in the Culture: Women's Use of the Compassionate Friends website" is based on. Society discomfort is based on the speculations. Communication within the group empowers women, and internet complication affects the way they are perceived. The next time a woman's emotion is different from a man, rethink what they might be going through, what might be happening in their personal life, and why they might be reacting the way they are before you judge them.